Hey, and welcome to part 2 of Multimedia Fluency. We looked in the last video at working with images, and if you want to get to this document, you can type j.mp/multidl into your address bar. This video is about working with video. It's a key part of multimedia fluency, and we want to look at two things: using other people's stuff, finding videos, and incorporating it into your instructional design, whether it be a website, an email, or something else, but also a little bit about creating your own and storing it and uploading it. So I'm going to start with other people's stuff. Most common video source is probably YouTube, even though some of you may have YouTube blocked in your school. Other tools like TeacherTube function very similarly. So I'm just going to go to true facts about the leaf katydid. So when I open up this video and watch it, I could think, yep, it's good, and I do encourage you to watch the whole thing to make sure it's appropriate. The easiest way to share it or put it somewhere, if you right click, you can just get the video URL, or you could even get the video URL at a certain time. If you only want like the last minute, you could get it at that time, but I'm just going to get the whole video URL, copy that, see how it's right there, and let's say I wanted to put it in my website. Just going to use Weebly as an example. I could open that website, and wherever I'm going to have people access this, I'm just going to use this as an example. I'll say watch this video, and whatever I want to be made into a hyperlink, I would just highlight this, and then in Weebly there's a link icon for when you want to link to something. So when I click that, then I can paste here, and usually I choose open in a new window, so that opens in a new tab. Then I save. Now that's going to take them right to that YouTube video. Similarly, look at all these hyperlinks. A lot of these are videos to YouTube sources, so if you have a Google Doc, you could follow the same process, and you'll see in Google Docs the link icon is very similar. Now if I want to embed this video into my website because I want people to watch it from there and not from YouTube, I can right click and choose get the embed code, and then it's already highlighted for me, so I can just hit Control-C to copy that. Now when I go to Weebly, I can click and drag this embed code over. So it's going to work differently for different tools, but here this is where I need to paste that embed code, so I just paste it right there, and then when I click off of that, now that video will display in that little window. You notice that doesn't really look very good, so I want to get rid of that because it's not displaying the right way. So I'm actually going to delete that. And ways for you to change how big it's going to be, if you go to share and embed in YouTube and then show more, you can choose the video size. You can even make it custom size. So mine's pretty small, so yep, okay, that's good. I still have the embed code, but maybe what I need to do is add that embed code feature in a way that it stretches across the whole screen. So now you can see that box is going to be wider, and I can click and paste that, click off. Now that whole video shows, and it will be more viewable for others. One thing to keep in mind, if you're adding embedded videos in your website, that can take up a lot of space and cause people to have to scroll quite a bit. So keep that in mind as you make those decisions. I could go into a lot more detail about this stuff, but if you go from this document, it shows you how to embed, but it also shows you how to create your own. So there's a guide to screencasting and uploading video to YouTube. So you might have videos that you record on your phone or your tablet, or things that you recorded on your computer for lessons for students. I just want to take you through the process of uploading to YouTube. I have this video over here from the first session, and it's an MP4 file. We'll put more about video file types in a little bit, But if I go to YouTube and go to the main page, and if I'm logged into my Google account, which includes a YouTube account, I can click Upload, and I've a couple of different options. Over here I could record directly from my webcam, so I could say hi to everybody or do a demonstration of something right from my webcam, or I can click to select, or I can drag and drop this right on over. So here I can set the title of what it's going to be, and you can see that it's processing, and here's a description, so video. So I can add tags down here. I'm going to do education and digital literacy. And over here I can control, is this public? If it's public, anybody can find it online. If it's unlisted, only people who you share the link with can find it. If it's private, you can share it to people individually. If you want, you can share it to social media outlets as well. So as that loads, and when it's ready, I can click publish, and here's the link. And now that it's loaded, I can choose the thumbnail that I want. Make sure I save my changes, or it'll save automatically, and then I'll be able to share the link or do the embed code, or even add some enhancements, some callouts, some audio, a lot of different other cool things that you can explore that I'm not going to take the time to do right now. So all of those additional things will be found within this document, as well as other things about audio and other sources. So ideally your multimedia fluency will increase and you'll be able to function better with these tools. Thanks for listening.